Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to test out a bunch of new makeup products. I went to Ulta and there was so many new things. I went crazy. I just was grabbing everything that looked so nice. I thought about doing a haul, but I was like, I just feel like I just did one. So we're just gonna test all these bad boys out and see what I think. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first new product I got was the Catrice Triangle Artist Sponge, which looks like this. And it actually came with a cute little stand that it goes inside. But I already wet it and it is so hard. Like, it has absolutely like hardly any bounce back. It's like the middle just feels like solid. It is so weird compared to my e.l.f. where it just bounces right back. This is like super hard. So I am not going to use this because I already know it's going to be hard as rock, as you can hear it. So we're going to go in with the e.l.f. sponge and we go in with the foundation instead. And I already did my brows with my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This is not new, but I absolutely love this. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to prime my eyes because I am going to use a new eyeshadow palette. And to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. And I've actually really been liking this to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. It's pretty good. And will cover up all the little, if you have any like veins that pop through on your eyelids. And I will just use my finger to move it around and cover the lid. And then I go in with my sponge and blend it out. Take this hair tie off. So yeah, it leaves a perfect canvas for eyeshadow. Okay, and then I will set it with some powder, and I'm going to use my Kylie powder just to set down that eyeshadow primer. I always set my eyeshadow primer. Some people don't, but that's just what works for me. Okay. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the new BH Cosmetics Summer in Saint Tropez. I think Saint Tropez. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But you guys know what I'm talking about. And it looks like this. Super cute and summery. And then it has these beautiful eyeshadows. Isn't that stunning? I thought this was so pretty. Just with the greens, the purples, the gold, and then the colorful shades. So I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know. We'll just go and see what turns out. So the first shade I'm going to go into with a Morphe E27 is Sand. And it has a little bit of kickback, but that's okay. And I'm going to put this into the crease as my first transition shade. I'm just going to build it up just a little bit more. And I'm going to go in with this shade. But I'm going to use the same brush and put that into the crease. This is very nice pigmented. That's pretty. not too intense, but it's like perfect enough where you can build it up, which I like. And that shade as well has kick up, but that's fine with me. I really don't care. But if you do, that's something to note. I am liking this is looking so far. Next, I want to go in with Sizzle right here. Pretty like hot pink shade, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe R37. What I'm doing with this look, I have no idea. But the shade is super pretty. And it is like the same exact color as in the palette, which I like. Sometimes these very colorful shades do not show up like they do in the pan. But this, wow, that's crazy. It's beautiful. And I'm just gonna keep working and blending this in. I actually think I'm going to put this all over the lid and just take a Morphe M167 brush and place this all over the lid. And then go back into our blender brush and blend. And don't worry, we'll clean all that up later. But then I'm going to go back into my blender brush and grab that yellow shade just to bring back a little bit of that yellow. Okay, so I'm going to put a touch of this super yacht shade right to the center of this eyeshadow, just to give it a little bit of shimmer right in the middle. And I'm just using my fingertips. Well, we ended up doing a super colorful look today. Going out of my comfort zone. This shade is so pretty right on top of the Sizzle shade. You guys can see, really pretty. And then I'm going to go back right in just to make sure there's no harsh lines where the shimmer and the matte meet. I'm going to go grab a makeup wipe. Okay. Now I'm going to clean up. There was a little bit of fallout right here from that matte pink shade, the Sizzle shade. But that does not bother me at all. I'm going to clean it up with my makeup wipe. Just clean up the edges. Just like that. To go on to the base, and Catrice has a new poreless blur primer, Goodbye Pores Long Lasting Soft Focus Effect. I've tried this a few times now and this is super good. I really like this. It really fills in the pores, which I need. So I've really been enjoying this, and I just press this right into my T-zone. And it just blurs everything out. It looks super nice. It's super smoothing. And I just do that right into my T-zone. I don't really go out in the perimeter of my face. And then another product by Catrice. They had a lot of new Catrice products, so I picked them up because I really like Catrice. And they had the Catrice Energizing Prime and Care Spray. Revitalize the skin with grapefruit, kiwi, and vitamin C. And I'm just going to spray this before foundation. Okay, the scent is really strong, but it's not too bad. It says it can be used before makeup to prime the skin or after makeup removal to refresh and care the skin. While that sits, the new foundation we're going to try is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. And I got the shade Medium Olive. I'm gonna shake it up just a little. But yeah, I think it's just a naturally radiant foundation. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it was new. So I picked it up, and it comes in a little squeezy tube, which I really like because the glass bottle won't break. Okay, so I just squeezed some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge. This is my favorite sponge to use, and we're just going to go ahead. Okay, so this is definitely medium coverage. Not quite dark enough. But that's okay. We will make it work. I'm going to put a little bit more for my forehead. This does not have any sort of scent, in case you guys are wondering. Okay. So, a closer look. And around my pores. I don't think it's looking that good at all. Okay. Maybe once I set it, it'll look better. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to build it up too much. It looks pretty good. It's not, I don't think it's too radiant. You can see the radiance right here, but into the mirror, it's not too radiant. I think it's a nice, like it says, a natural radiant. It's not too glowy or anything. So now we'll move on to concealer, and I picked up this really cute new Benefit Cakeless Concealer, the Boing concealer, and they had a mini, so I picked up the mini. It's super cute. They had a few shades in the mini. So I picked this up. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Okay, so the claims on here. It says 24-hour long wear waterproof concealer. Doesn't say anything about it being like super full coverage or anything. So the applicator holds a lot of product. It has like this little divot inside where the product holds in there, where it grabs on. And I'm going to place the concealer everywhere I would normally place concealer. And then I will blend it out with my sponge. Okay, so that foundation has already started sinking in to my fine lines in my forehead. probably give the concealer about a medium coverage. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more right here. Okay, so it blended super nicely on top of this foundation. I don't know why, but it says a cakeless concealer, but it kind of is looking heavy underneath my eyes. Let's just go ahead and set, and I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetics powder. This has quickly become one of my favorite powders. It's so good. It is just so smoothing and exactly what I need in this area, especially underneath my eyes. I don't like any powder that makes my fine lines underneath my eyes really noticeable. I hate that. And this powder does not. Now, the one thing I can say about it, it doesn't keep me matte super long like my Too Faced Perfect powder, Perfect Peach powder, but I still really enjoy this powder. Okay. So now that I've set it, it looks better. My forehead with this foundation, no, it is creasing like crazy. I've got to go ahead and set that. I always set right here because I crease really, really bad. And this foundation is a little bit tacky, so I'm going to go ahead and set a little bit here on the side so it doesn't skip or anything when I add foundation. When I add my bronzer and blush. Okay, so around the nose, it is not looking hot. But the rest of my face looks nice. So I did pick up a new bronzer. And it's not super new, but it's new to me. I've not used it, and I've heard so many people rave about this, and I've been dying to try this, and I finally got my hands on it. This has been sold out everywhere. It is the Color Effects Monochromatic Bronzer Duo, Matte and Shimmer in Sunkissed Bronze. Comes in this packaging, and it has this matte shade and shimmer shade. Super pretty. I'm going to go in my Morphe Y9 brush into the matte shade. And just bronze up my face because I am looking ghostly. Everything is blending. This is blending very beautifully on top of this foundation. Looks really nice. Perfect shade. It is not too muddy or too warm. I'm actually going to go in with the bigger brush. This is my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. And just kind of go over. This picks up a lot of very pigmented. Okay, now I'm gonna touch a little bit into the shimmer shade and kind of just dust it along the perimeters of my face. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's very pretty. It's very, very sheer. But it brings some life back to the face. Just with that nice sheen. A little bit heavy. I'm gonna grab my stippling brush and gonna hit right here. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH06 brush. I have really been loving this brush for blush. So I'm just gonna mix them two together and then just sweep. Ooh, that is pigmented. Wow. Okay. Just sweep it over my cheeks. this brush is so nice for blush. It just applies it so just effortlessly. That blush is pigmented. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to clean up underneath here with my Kylie. And I'll just use the sponge for it on this flat side. It's so hard though. It definitely would not be good for foundation. It is so stiff. But for this, it'll work. Just for a second. I don't like it to bake for too long. But for highlights, this, oh my gosh, I saw this. This is stunning. This is the BH Glowing in Grease 6-color blush and highlighter palette. And it looks like this. How pretty is this packaging? So stunning. And then there are the 3 blushes and 3 highlights. And I'm going to use the highlights because I've already used the blush from the Catrice palette. I'm going to dust this away. I'm going to, for highlight, I'm going to use my Morphe R36, and I'm going to pick up the lighter shade, this shade right here. Oh, that is pretty, very pretty. Excuse my little breakout right there. I like a lot of glow, so I'm going to add more. I'm gonna swatch this shade for you guys. Right there. So pretty. And then the more gold shade. Right there. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. The other 2 will be better when I'm a little bit darker. But this foundation is really light for my body. Now that we have finished the face, I'm going to use on camera that I have not used yet is the Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. I really like this. I feel like it really does make my makeup last. It has a little bit of a light scent, but it's not too bad. The other one is pretty strong compared to this. I really love Catrice sprays. They're so good. I just have a lot of Catrice products today. But they have a lot of new stuff coming out. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off the eyes with the crepe shade. And put that right on the lower lash line. And into the Sizzle shade with that same brush. This is my BH, it's my Ray Ray number 7 brush. And we're just going to place that. Okay, sorry, my camera shut off on me, but we are going to go in with the Nightlife shade with a smaller brush and just press that as well, right up against there. I'm going to take this and put this right on the inner corners. That shade is so pigmented, so pretty. This palette is so pigmented and so pretty. Okay, so I do not have any new lash primers or mascaras, so I'm going to go off camera and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that is it. I just went ahead and set my brows with my Kylie, and I used my CoverGirl Exhibitionist lash primer and my Colourpop volumizing mascara. And for the bottom lashes, I used my Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara, my favorite mascara for my lower lashes. And then for lips, I didn't have any new products either, so I used my two Colourpop, Iluvsarahii Temp Colourpop, Sueno de Coco, and then the Phew lip gloss. I did forget that I had these two setting sprays that I really wanted to use, but I totally forgot I had them. It's the LA Girl Setting Spray Fix and Set Makeup Spray, and then the LA Girl Shimmer Spray Finishing Spray for face and body. And this is shade here. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you can see all the little shimmer and glow. It kind of looks like my dewy spray by Catrice. It has like that like iridescent inside, and it's like the best dew spray ever. So I'm actually going to spray a little bit of this one just because I want to see if it does anything. Okay, the mist is nice. Let's go ahead and try. Wow, it smells just like the Catrice one. How weird. Okay, I see it. I definitely see it. Should put a little more on the side. I definitely see it. It's shimmer. It does not apply like my Catrice. My Catrice setting one, it's very just dewy and glowy, even though it has like that iridescent inside. But with this, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing sparkles that are like all over my face now, right here. That was not there before, and right there. Ugh. I don't know if I like this so much. Maybe on the body would be pretty. Let me see. Yeah, it's like a light shimmer. Very light. I don't know if you guys can see it. As you can tell, my arms are really self-tan compared to my neck. My neck is like the first spot where the self-tanner comes off for some reason. So yeah, I'm like, this foundation and this totally do not match, so don't mind that. But yeah, it has a very subtle sparkliness, which I can see on my arm now, and I can see that also on my face, which I would not use this for my face. I don't want a bunch of sparkly specks all over my face, so I don't like that so much. But I'm going to give this one a try still. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this because it's just a fix and makeup spray. Maybe it'll be kind of like my Wet n Wild one. But let's go ahead and do a roundup of all of the products. So for eyeshadow palette, this is so pretty. Like, everything blends so nicely. It is so pigmented. I love all the different shades you get. They're just so pretty. Oops, I just dug my finger into that shade. Anyways, just these greens are stunning. These purple, you guys know I love purple. And just, I don't have any type of blue, so I hope those blues like come out. just so vibrant and so blue. I'm gonna give it a try soon. And this sizzle shade is stunning. Everything is just so pretty. So I'm going to keep playing with this, but I really liked it. The other BH product is the Glowing in Grace palette. And this is super pretty too. Just look at that glow. And this shade looks so different on the face than it does in the pan. Like in the pan, I don't know if you guys can see, it looks very just pale and pinky, but on the face it's actually very gold, which I love. And these two shades will definitely work when I'm more tan. And these blushes are stunning, and I have a feeling that they're gonna be really, really nice. So I like this. The Catrice Eman blush palette. This is stunning. This is super pigmented. It just blends out so nicely. I really, really love the shades in here. I think anybody could use this palette. And I think it was only like $11, $12. Really nice. The Cover FX bronzer and shimmer. I'm like not sure because it kind of didn't blend so good on this side, but it might be the foundation. We're gonna talk about the foundation in a minute. But the shimmer side just adds such a nice healthy glow to the skin, and I really like it. So I'm going to keep testing this out with other foundations and see how it blends and stuff. But so far this is pretty nice. Okay, for the foundation. This foundation to me is just, I don't know if it's because of the shade or what, but it's just okay. It kind of looks, doesn't even look very heavy, but it doesn't look good around my pore areas. It just looks okay. It's not something I'm like, oh my gosh, my face looks flawless. It's just okay. That natural radiant glow with a medium coverage, but this isn't something I would probably be like, this is what I want to wear today. It's not blowing me away or anything, but I'm going to keep testing it out, and maybe with other primers or something, or different concealer, and maybe it'll set differently and look different. So I'm going to keep testing this out and see, but right now it's just okay for me. And the concealer, this mini is so freaking cute. It is so cute, but I don't know if I'm loving this. It is okay. I don't think it's blowing me away or anything. It's not like you need this right now. It's so good. This is just all right. It kind of, I'm gonna say it kind of reminds me of my e.l.f. concealer, just the way it sets down and looks, but not quite as full coverage. That e.l.f. concealer is so full coverage. This one is, it's like a high medium, but I of course still need to add a little bit right there. But it just looks okay. I don't think it like really blurred my fine lines or anything. I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't absolutely hate it either. And for the sponge, this is a no. No, don't get this. Go for the e.l.f. one. This one is so good, so squishy, so soft. This one, hard as a rock. Like, do you hear that? That's awful. I loved the shape that they had going on with it, like the flat side and this, like there's another little flat edge right there. And then I loved how it came with like a cute little stand that you could set it in, but way too hard. It is not good. So yeah, I think that's it. I figured I would just jump on here and show you guys a bunch of new products that I found and share with you my first impressions on all of these products. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.